Monday morning, ladies and gentlemen. Jasper Gonzo here. Another What's Next. Apologize for not doing the weekend wrap-up. A number of home projects had to do around the house, and time it was consumed. But we're back, and a couple videos. This is number one. And a number of high-profile people have stepped up into the fray in regards to the situation going on in Afghanistan. I've done a number of videos already just ripping the hell out of Joe Dementia and the Afghan debacle, which, of course, cost the lives of 13 servicemen, 12 Marines, 1 Navy corpsman. But we're going to hear from one particular celebrity who has made a name for herself, for saying what she feels, giving a differ of opinion. And sadly, from a monetary standpoint, she's paid the price for it. But let's take a look. This comes out of Bounding into Comics. Gina Carano says anger due to lack of leadership is painful and justified. Gina Carano, who recently played Cara Dune in The Mandalorian, recently claimed the anger due to lack of leadership in the United States of America is painful and justified. The actress, who is working on a new movie based on Eric Red's White Knuckle, Blue Tiger Highway novel, first expressed that she was heavy in heart as she learned of the recent terrorist attack at the airport in Kabul that claimed the lives of at least 13 service members, according to media reports. The Associated Press initially reported 2 suicide bombers and gunmen attacked this airport, resulting in the deaths of at least 60 Afghans and 13 U.S. troops. However, in a more recent update, they report that 2 officials said 169 Afghans died, but a final count may take time amid confusion, with many bodies dismembered and not yet identified. Carano wrote on Twitter, "Heavy in heart, thinking of the lives lost of our beloved U.S. military men and Afghan lives. I pray deeply for our troops still on the ground and for the innocent lives being left in this chaos." Carano then concluded, "The anger due to lack of leadership in our country is painful and justified." As you can see there of her Twitter comment. Carano is not the only one to point out the lack of leadership in the United States. CNN White House reporter Stephen Collison questioned Biden's leadership in an article titled "Biden in Turmoil as Blast in Kabul Raises Leadership Questions." The article, Collison writes, Biden also ran in office for 2020 on a platform of competence. Yeah, right. And he styled himself as a foreign policy expert. Again, yeah, right. It's hard to look at the debacle of recent days and see those qualities at work. Most of Biden's televised predictions that the Taliban wouldn't suddenly overtake Kabul and there would not be a Saigon-style exit for the U.S. were absolutely 1,000% incorrect. I added that in. President Donald Trump also heavily criticized Biden in a recent press conference. Trump wrote, "Biden is destroying America. His policies have created a living national nightmare. He surrendered our energy independence, sabotaged the economy, surged violent crime, caved to China, crushed our citizens instead of the virus, created the single greatest humiliation in the history of Afghanistan, stranded thousands of our citizens overseas at the whim of Islamic extremists, terrorists, let's be honest, and left a wide open border to deadly drugs, vicious crime, and unlimited illegal immigration at home." My thoughts. Gina Carano is 1,000% correct. The fact of the matter is that when you have a lack of leadership at the highest levels of government, especially in this country, because we are the straw that stirs the world's drink. We are. What we do affects everyone, no matter what country or how free you think you are, or how much democracy you think you have. If the United States doesn't do it first, no other country decides to make an attempt at it. But sadly, with Joe Dementia at the helm, we have become a world disgrace, an embarrassment, a joke, a clown show. And Gina Carano's thoughts are of the many, millions of people in this country and around the world, praying for the safety of those who are still in Afghanistan, Americans who are still in Afghanistan, in Kabul, and also the Afghanis who are basically at the, at the mercy of the Taliban. Always prayers goes out to them in protection and God's grace. And with that being said, I'm Jasper Gonzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more just like this? Please leave a comment below, like it, share it, subscribe to it, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a thing, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.